Hey guys, it's Lauren from Granite State Yarns, and today I'm going to show you the easiest way to keep track of rounds when you're knitting socks. So stay tuned. So I've been knitting socks for many years now, and I've developed a very simple, easy method of counting how many rounds I've knit in my socks. So if you're a knitter, I'm sure you have lots of these little handy dandy stitch markers and other doodads kicking around in all of your supplies, and that you use these to help you with knitting. So a lot of knitters will use this particular method. They have a stitch marker every 10 rows, and then all you have to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know this is the 60th round right here. I don't know about you, but I don't always have access to all of my stitch markers. Either my project bag doesn't have a tin in it, or perhaps I have misplaced them. I have a million of these things, but you know they're never around when you actually need them. So the other thing is I don't particularly enjoy having to take these on and off all the time, having to keep track of them all. I have lots of little kids, so I really don't like having stitch markers around if I can avoid it. So I'm going to show you how I use this method two different ways. I have a sock here that is magic loop, and I have another one here 9-inch circular. I typically do most of my knitting with magic loop here, and I think that this is probably the easiest way to see it, but you'll see that you also can use this with different knitting methods. So here's my sock, and my stitch marker is right here. This is a handy little removable stitch marker here. It's shaped like a cat. And I have this marker in this particular stitch. Now I realize this is black, so it might be a little bit tricky to see, but I think you'll be able to understand what's going on here. So if we look at this column of stitches, and just let me grab a needle here. If we look at this column of stitches and just follow it up to the where we're working right now, you'll see that this particular stitch is in the fourth column of stitches on this needle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So because it's on the fourth one, this tells me that this round right here is 40. So to get to 50, I need to count up 10 more stitches. So if this is 40, we're going to go 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So I know that this round here, this first round with the black stripe here, is my 50th round, right? Because this was 40. And then you count up, this one's 50. So now I'm going to move this stitch marker here. So I'm just going to simply move this and pop it in right here. Sometimes it's a little easier said than done, particularly when you're on the camera. There we go. Okay, so now I know that this round here is the 50th round. So it's as simple as that. Every 10 rounds, you simply move up the marker one more time. And you only have to worry about this one marker here. So the way that I do this on my 9-inch circulars is like this. Interestingly enough, we happen to be in the very same spot in this sock. I am also on the 61st round. And I know that because this is my beginning of round marker right here. Also a little kitty cat. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in this column. So this particular round right here is the 60th. So we know that I am currently knitting the 61st round. So I can just continue knitting along, no problem. And I don't have to worry about multiple different stitch markers or losing stitch markers or moving these things around, anything like that. I just have to have one marker with me. So oftentimes in your project bags, this is one from Midwest Stitches, you will see inside there may be a little clasp, and you might keep some stitch markers on there. Most of my project bags have just a couple of markers on there, usually light bulb stitch markers or these, fancier, fun little markers. And that way I almost always have at least one stitch marker with me, so that way I can keep track of all the rounds on my socks. So I hope that you found that little tutorial helpful and that your sock knitting is going to be just a little bit easier for you. So if you liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more fun content like this. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.